The Anchorage School District and Teachers Union is defending their decision to keep a teacher in the classroom after he pled guilty to a drug charge. Now, the situation involves Maurice Ballard, a math teacher at Central Middle School. Anchorage 11's education reporter Heidi Loringer has the very latest on this story.
A teacher walks the path in front of Clark Middle School Thursday morning, protesting the decision to keep Maurice Ballard in the classroom.
The decision here is that drug use is something that's tolerated and that's accessible, and I don't think that's the message that students need to hear. Students need to hear consequences.
Tuesday, Ballard was put on probation after he pleaded guilty to 1 count of drug possession. Bob Roses, president of the Teachers Union, insists that the math teacher is not a threat to any students and says Ballard became addicted to painkillers after a sports injury. The teacher was allowed back on the job after 2 months of treatment and the knowledge that his personal problems are not crossing over into his professional career.
He has been an excellent teacher and felt like because he had a personal issue, if he can prove that he can get through that issue, he should be allowed to perform.
But not everyone in the community agrees with that. Karen Wynn says the district has a double standard. Her 15 and 16-year-old daughters were charged with felonies and kicked out of the district for taking part in a vandalism at Diamond High School last year. She says her daughters had no past offenses, and unlike Ballard, they were not given a second chance for their mistake.
He's a role model to kids, to young children, especially in a neighborhood where drug and alcoholism is prevalent, you know. And he's back in school teaching the kids. My girls are not in school. They're being deprived of an education.
The Teachers Union argues that's an unfair assessment, and if you compare drug offenses by students to that of this teacher, Ballard is being held to a higher standard.
He admitted himself to a program. He completed that program very successfully, according to his counselors and physicians and people overseeing the case, and it wasn't until he completed that he was allowed to go back to the classroom. So it is no different. It is exactly what is done with teachers, only with kids, they get 2 chances before that happens.
The Anchorage School District handed over the information to the Professional Teachers Practice Commission for review back on September 3rd. Superintendent Carol Como says an investigation of Maurice Ballard is ongoing. Heidi Loringer, Anchorage 11 News.